So thank you guys for joining us for our weekly Monday night motivation call. It's gonna be a little bit different night. I've got a bunch of different kind of topics to talk about. I'm super excited. Last month was obviously amazing. It was one of the best months that we've had in probably over a year. We have 120 exactly new ambassadors. We had one that joined. It was like 12:07, so it would have been 101, but that's okay. That's more people for this month. But we had 120 exactly new ambassadors join in March, which is super, super exciting. And then obviously there was an email today, and we'll talk about that later, about exciting news for new ambassadors this month and for all the people who joined last month. So we'll talk about that in a second. But if you are new, we want to welcome you to our team. I have been with Plexus for, it'll be 5 years in May, and I love it just as much now, if not more, than I did when I first started. So it's been a great, great journey. So if you are new, welcome. We're so excited to have you. Feel free to post questions on the team page. Obviously, reach out to your upline. They are there to support you with any questions that you might have. We are all, I consider us all family, and we are so excited to have you. I want to do a few shout outs. First of all, to Suzanne, who went senior gold last month. It doesn't seem like it's April already. Who went senior gold in March. I know she was working hard for that. So huge congrats, Suzanne. Senior gold is a big, big deal. We have one person, Joanna, who's working for Ruby this month, and I really think she's going to make it. They added a ton of people to their team last month, so let's be cheering for her this month. I know she can do it. We had 7 new silvers in March, so congratulations to each of y'all. And we had 8 people earn the iPads, which is super, super exciting. So if you're one of the iPad earners, huge congrats. And when those come in, I'm not sure when they're going to send those out, but when you guys get those, make sure you take a picture with them and post them on the team page so we can be all excited for you, because that is a big, big deal, and we're so excited for you guys. As you guys know, I don't know if some of you watched my video or Lisa's video that she did last night. I was pushing for to re-rank for Emerald last month, and we were 19 people short, which is amazing. So if you were someone who was helping me push for that, I really am so thankful for you. We just had an amazing team effort. It was just so exciting to see everybody working hard and messaging people and adding people to their team. I think it was just a really, really exciting, fun way to end the month. So thank you guys for all your love and support, especially the last few days of March. We have a group chat that we've made for our business builders. If you guys are on this call, you probably know about it already, but if you don't, it's just a separate, it's a Facebook chat. It's not a group, and it's called Our Plexus Goal Getters. So if you are not in that group chat and you would like to be added to it, message your sponsor and we will get you added to that chat. We post sometimes tips of the day, sometimes post of the day suggestions, messaging suggestions, things like that. It's just a really encouraging, uplifting group. We don't want any negativity in that group chat whatsoever. It's not a place to vent or to be frustrated with things. That's what you go to your upline about. It's just somewhere where we can really be encouraging and supportive of each other and just help each other work and grow our businesses. So if that's a group that you would like to be added to, again, it's not like a Facebook group like our Dream Team pages. It's just a separate Facebook chat group. And it's been really fun. We just started a couple, like last week, I think it was. So if you want to be added to that, if you're not in it already, let your sponsor know and we will get you added to that chat. So I already announced the 2 winners for March, so you can go back and congratulate them. We're going to do an April contest, and it kind of goes along with the corporate special this month. If you guys saw the special, so anybody who joins this month, they will get 3 free joining codes, just like the ambassadors who joined last month. And if you had people, we had 102 new people who joined last month. So if you had a new ambassador last month, they have until the 15th, April 15th of this month for their codes that they got to be used by. So they don't have all month, they have to the 15th. So make sure they know that, make sure that they are messaging people and reaching out to people and help them with their messages. I'll talk about that later too, on what they can send. But make sure they know that those are good until the 15th of April. That way we don't want those to be wasted. We want them to earn silver. And as far as I understand the email. So if they joined last month and got the 3 free codes, use them before the 15th and go silver, they should get 3 more free codes for going silver. So said people who go silver, who are new silvers, will get 3 joining codes, free joining codes. So that would be a total of 6 for them. So they would get 3 more that they could give out to people by the end of the month. So they could potentially have 6, which is really exciting. And then anybody who joins this month will get 3 free joining codes. So again, a perfect opportunity for them to go silver, to get their products paid for next month, to help them start and build their businesses. So that's really exciting. Make sure that people are aware of those. Again, we don't want those to be wasted. We want those all to be used. And also all the $1.99 welcome packs are $10 off. And there's no code necessary for that, it said. They should just be able to go and click Enroll as Ambassador and get the $1.99 welcome packs for $10 off. So for the April contest, what we're going to do this month is if we get 20 new silvers, this is for any level, 20 new silvers on any level, everybody that goes silver are going to be entered into a drawing for $50. So if you have someone on your team who is not silver yet, and they could be a new ambassador, it could be someone who's been working the business for a while, or maybe they've been taking the class for a while and not working the business. It doesn't matter if they're not silver yet and they go silver in the month of April. If we get 20 new silvers, I'll do a drawing for $50 for somebody to win cash. And so make sure, again, people are aware of that. Be helping your people go silver, because everybody that you have that goes silver, all your level ones, the sponsor will also be entered in a $50 drawing. So if you help 3 of your level ones go silver, then you'll get 3 entries in the drawing. If you have 5 of your level ones go silver, then you will have 5 entries in the drawing. So make sure that you are helping people on your team who are not silver yet go silver to get their free codes to be entered in the drawing, and then you'll be entered in the drawing as well. Does that make sense? I'm going to do like a write-up thing about it to try to make it as clear as I can. But that way there'll be 2 separate drawings, one for the people going silver, and then one for the sponsor. So there'll be 2 $50 drawings at the end of April. And one thing that we're going to be working on too, I was on a Zoom call like this earlier today with Rebecca Folks, who is my diamond upline, and all of her jewels. We got on kind of a brainstorming April call today. And one thing we're working on are scripts for people to use. That way it's just really, really simple, really duplicatable. And I know we have a lot of people who join who just want the wholesale price. So we're working on a script for them specifically that we can send them and say, you know, hey, I know that you joined because you really wanted to take the products. I'm sure there's people in your circle who want to take them as well. If they were interested, I'm sure your friends will be interested too. So I'm going to send you a message to copy and paste the 20 people that you think might be interested in the products. Let's see what happens. Every message you get back, send to me, and I'll help you with the response. I'd love to help you get your products for free this month. So that's something I'm going to type up too, that we can send to all of our people who joined last month. That's just really simple. Get their products for free. I'm going to send you a message just to copy and paste to 20 people. And then we're gonna have actually a message put together for them to copy and paste to people. So we're working on that. We'll have it to you guys in the next couple of days. We're kind of tweaking it a little bit, but that way it's something really simple. Again, they don't have to really think about it. They don't have to worry about it. They can literally just copy and paste it to 20 people, and then make sure they know to send you their responses. That way you can help them with the wording back to people, and you can kind of see who's interested, who's not interested, and how to help those people. Because again, if you help those new people with silver, then you'll be entered in the drawing yourself. And it'll be a way for them to say, that'll be a way for them to duplicate it as well down the road. Because as simple as we can make it for people and as duplicatable as we can make it for people, then the more our retention is going to go up, and that's what we want. This is going to be something that you can send to your wholesale ambassadors, that they can send to people, and then they'll be able to duplicate it themselves. It'll be really, really simple. So in the next couple of days, we'll have that to you. If you have something in the meantime that you think would be a good message to send to people, if you're in our Dream Team Gold Getters or whatever that group is, you can send it there, and we can kind of work on it there together while we're waiting for Rebecca and us to get one together. So if you are someone who's really good at that, then I would love to hear your suggestions, just so we have something in the meantime that we can send to people, to send to their top 20 people. We want to make it simple. We want to make it, again, really duplicatable and not very complicated. That's kind of what we are leaning towards for April. So basically in April, we're going to be working towards helping our new ambassadors go silver, and then making the process duplicatable for them, because we want to make sure we have so much momentum and so many new ambassadors that we help them get started, and we want to make it, again, as simple as we can for people. So I wanted to see if you guys had anything that really worked well for you in the month of March, that I know sometimes we focus on what didn't work and we kind of get bogged down in that, but I want to focus a little bit more on what did work and what was helpful. I think just having our group chats too has helped. I know me, just with ideas and wording with things, and having post of the day for people has helped. We want to make sure our new people feel welcome and a sense of community. So whenever you see a new person added to the team page, try to welcome them and make them feel really appreciated. Is there anything else that you guys can think of? I know normally I do like an actual training, but I kind of wanted to see if there's anything specifically that you guys think that we need for April, whether it's a certain online opportunity event or power hours, or what you think has helped your teams the most in the past. I know you guys are muted, so if you want to unmute yourselves, you can, if you have a suggestion or something that you want to talk about. Does anybody have anything that you think has worked really well in the past that we can do again? I want to start doing the power hours again, where the ones where we work together. So I think those go really well, maybe 2 this month at least.
I was actually going to suggest that.
I think you said that the other day in the group, and then we didn't have.
I miss doing those.
I know. Maybe if we do, because it's easiest for me in the morning while Austin's at school, but I know most people are working. So if we do like 1 or 2 in the morning that I could lead, and then maybe 1 or 2 in the evening that somebody else can lead. And we can talk about that. I could do the first couple, and then they're pretty simple. And I like the ones too where we all did a post together. I think those worked really well. Where we did our reach outs and our posts. You think 3 or 4? Should we do 1 a week? Maybe?
At least 1.
At least.
I mean, the more you have, the more opportunities you have to get on.
Yeah.
So, like, I wouldn't mind hosting one, because even if no one else could get on at that time, I'm still at least getting a chance to focus on my business.
What time works best for you? Morning, night?
It kind of depends on the week for me. Since I do part-time daycare, my kids are different each week. So there's some days where I don't work, or there's some days where I have kids till 4 or 5.
Do you want to message me when we're done and let me know? Like, look at your schedule tonight or tomorrow and let me know. Just give me like 2 dates this month, maybe that would work for you.
Yeah, I'll figure out what.
Okay. Sarah, I'm going to unmute you, and I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind hosting one too, because you're really good at those. For some reason, it's not letting me unmute you. I don't know why. Can you unmute yourself, Sarah? I don't know if it's not letting me unmute her. Oh, she said great idea. Sarah, it's not letting me unmute you. Would you mind hosting one sometime? You can let me know when works best for you. Maybe in the evening.
No, I'll just put it on there. Oh, there you are, Brittany.
I don't know why mine has started cutting out. Like, it did that today in the earlier one. Just like all of a sudden it cuts off. Then it reconnects. So annoying. But now you're
I was
on.
just gonna say I can do evenings, I can do mornings, except Wednesday morning.
Okay. Would you want to do 2?
Sure.
2 this month? If you do 2, Lisa does 2, and then I do 2, then we'll have 6 this month.
Yeah, and I really think it's good to do at least 2 a week.
Maybe I'll see if Joanna wants to do 2, because then we can have 2 a week.
She will.
Okay. What is she's doing 2?
She won't care if we tell her.
Because if we each
Give
do,
her
maybe
a
we
reason.
each do a morning one and each do an evening one, unless Lisa, you can't do any mornings, and then you can do 2 evenings and I'll do 2 mornings. And then Sarah, let me know a morning and an evening.
Either.
Why don't you do one of each? You can do one morning, or like maybe an afternoon.
Perfect.
Okay, you do one
Perfect,
afternoon.
yeah. Afternoon's great.
Then I'll ask Sarah. That way we'll have 2 a week for the whole month. That'll be
Yeah.
good. That'll be really good. We'll have a morning and an evening, or an afternoon and an evening every week.
Perfect.
Yay.
Perfect.
Should we do, what do you guys think of the like the 30-minute or 1 hour opportunity groups? So I know for a while we did like the 7-day swim, we did the ones where we did the more business oriented, the product oriented. Which ones of those do you think works best for your team?
I know personally my downline's been asking for 7-day slims.
Okay, we can do one of those.
What do you think, Lisa?
Well,
And
I
Emily.
do like at the beginning of March, we did just the whole general, this is what Plexus is one.
Right.
And I was able all month long to go back and add people to that and say, hey, we just hosted this last week. Let me add you to it, scroll through it, read some info, and now let's talk.
Yeah.
And we were able to kind of like go through comments and feel more related to it than just like, here's a catalog or let's.
True.
It was
Was
more.
that the one that I hosted, or was that just somebody else host that one?
That was the one you did.
You
What
hosted
if
it.
I do that again on, would this Wednesday be too soon? So I was thinking if I did that to start, and then we could have people order a 7-day trial of Slim, like at the end of that, like that night, I could say, order, if you don't feel like ordering a combo, order 7-day trial of Slim, and then like the next week we could do the 7-day trial of Slim. And then
What
that will
about
get
Thursday?
I'm at a Braves game on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
I can't talk today. If
Unless somebody else wants to do it, because you guys could just go copy and paste those posts from that group. Because I had like post 1, post 2, post 3. So somebody else wants to do it on Thursday. I can't do it Thursday, but somebody else could, and just copy and paste them from that group.
on Thursday.
Yeah, I can look at my schedule Thursday. I don't think I have anything.
Okay.
I don't know. My concern is
like at
when
the end,
needs to be
like
coach
do a
night.
live, and maybe it should start like, let me get the calendar. Thursday's the 5th. What if we started that then like Sunday the 14th? That way they'd have a week to get it ordered and to their house. And that way we could do the 7-day Slim the week of the 14th. Then we have a week and a half at the end of the month to go back and follow up and get them to order.
I think that's wise.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Thursday is the 4th.
The only thing, Brittany, is that those codes expire on the 15th.
That's
So
right.
if
Oh, you're
anyone's
right.
wanting to try it first. So if there was
Okay, so then maybe we need to do an event sooner. Let's do it Wednesday. Could we do it at 9 o'clock on Wednesday, though? 9 o'clock seems to be better. Or is that too late?
I could do it then. Unless you want to do it then. I mean, unless you want to do it then.
I usually get home from church around 9-ish.
See, that's why I think people at church, because church is typically at 7.
We could do it at 9 at night. So we do that the 3rd, but then when would we do that? Would we start at the 7th? Would that give people enough time to order and get it to them?
Typically. I know personally I have like 5 in my house, and I usually sell my stash.
We could tell people that on the team that we're doing that and to go ahead and order some 7-day trials. That way they could send it out to people.
True, that are locals, because it only takes 2 days if you mail it.
And that's better anyway, because then you don't have people paying as a retail customer on your site. You can offer a better deal.
Correct.
And that if they order a 7-day trial and we're trying to get convention credits, then that wouldn't be a big enough order to count as a new customer.
Right.
Okay, so let's encourage people this week. Maybe I'll do a video about that. I'll do a video about that tomorrow.
Good idea.
Encourage people this week to order the 7-day, like 5 to 6 at least 7-day trials. I wonder how many it is to get. Let's say 5 or 6 7-day trials this week. We're gonna be doing that on the Wednesday, and then it'll start the
Or
7th.
really have Brittany recommend that they order a bag of Slim and they can split it apart. You save so much more money.
Yep.
So if you order one bag of Slim divided by the 7, you're saving yourself
true.
so much more money.
That's true. I'll do that. Okay.
And really, I mean, you can make it personal. You can put them in Ziploc bags or get whatever. I mean, sticking them in an envelope is so much cheaper.
Yeah.
You know?
And if they have any other samples like the lean or anything else, I could even stick those in there too.
Right. People love
Yeah.
gifts.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So then we'll start the 7-day trial on the 7th.
Perfect.
Okay. And it'll go that week. And then what we can do is usually at the end, we'll do like some kind of incentive, like everybody who joins this weekend gets like free shipping. Like if you guys want to offer that to your people, like any level ones
Right.
that have orders that weekend, because that'll get people to order before like the 13th, 14th. And then before the code.
Or you could always do $5 off the 99 and 10 off the $199.
Yeah. Corporate already has 10 off the $199. So I was trying to
So
do
why not make it double?
Well, yeah, we could do that.
I'm just saying because you get the 5 points. It's
Yeah.
a no-brainer.
Yeah. Or I could just say contact your sponsor for their special. And then
True.
whoever the sponsor is can either do whatever, they're more comfortable with.
Right. Perfect.
Okay. Okay,
Sounds
so we'll
great.
do the opportunity thing on the 3rd. If one of y'all wants to do it, that's fine with me, or I'm available that day, so I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
But if one of y'all wants to do it, then that's fine.
You can do it.
Okay, I'll do the opportunity thing on the 3rd. We'll do the 7-day trial, and we can even talk maybe in that group chat on specific things just to kind of tweak the 7-day trial. I have to go back through and look at all this post. It's been so long to see
Yeah.
what we did in there, and maybe
Yeah, let's put some really good heartwarming. I mean, there's so many good testimonies. I personally love the testimonies.
yes, and we can have people do live testimonies.
Yeah.
Maybe one a day.
Yeah, definitely 1 or 2 a day, really.
Yeah.
Because the people are expecting it. So you have to have a super active group so
Yeah.
they feel welcomed.
Yeah.
Personally. What do you think, Lisa?
I agree.
Yep. And I don't mind being one of them.
I don't mind either.
Okay.
Get me on there.
Okay. Perfect. We can each take a day. And if
Yeah.
any of you are on this call and want to volunteer, you can add it in the chat here, or you can message me.
Perfect.
And then I'll ask in that group too. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good because then they'll have a couple days before the 15th.
Yes. And it'll be a weekend, so that's always good because people will be hopefully around the computers more. So we have those 2 events. Then the scripts are coming for people to send to their new people
Right.
about what to send to their people. So we'll have those next day or two. There's the April contest that corporate's doing, and then my team April contest for y'all. And then if there's anything else you can think about that people need this month as far as training goes or whatever, motivation, message me and I'll work on those for these calls for this month.
Okay. So can you clarify something for me real quick? So the new code, like everyone who joins in April also gets codes?
Yes.
Okay.
And so if they join in April, they get 3 codes. And if they go silver in April, they get 3 codes. So everyone has a potential of getting 6 codes in April, as far as I know. I mean, that's how I read it.
Are
And
those
then the
codes
people who joined last
transferable?
month who have 3, if they use all their 3 by the 15th and go silver, they would get 3 more.
Okay. Are those codes transferable? Do we know?
I don't know. I mean, I would guess they are, but I don't
Okay.
know.
Because I've already had people asking.
Yeah.
You think they
And
are,
if you
Lisa?
weren't here at the beginning, so the team contest is anybody who goes silver this month. If we get 20 people that go silver this month, we're doing a $50 drawing. Then all of their sponsors who help them go silver also go into a separate $50 drawing. But like
Okay.
if you have 3 people go silver, then it's 3 entries in the drawing. So every level 1 that goes silver, you get an entry for.
Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah. And there'll be 2 separate drawings for the silvers and for the sponsors.
Got it. Cool.
Yay. Okay. All right. Well, I will talk with you guys later. And we let me know, Lisa and Sarah, what days and times work best for y'all to do the power hours, and I'll get with Joanna to see what days and times work best for her.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then I'll just fill in whatever I need to the other days. Yay.
All
Thank
right.
you guys. Thank you everybody for joining us.